Whoa. Got some storms on the horizon. It's actually not on the horizon, it's coming fast. So hopefully we get it. Hopefully we get some of it. All right. So I finished up the posts and got them bolted and make sure they're level. Excuse me. Yeah, and I got just a little, a little taste of that the loft up here. Just putting up a shade thing, for the camera. Yeah, just feels nice. A little shade in here, and I get a much better sense of space with the pillars there. Pillars are big, of course, but they're big and beautiful, I think. Actually, I am, yeah, I'm quite pleased. Rather than the 4x6s, the 4x8s are beefier, and I get more continuity. I've got the thickness here and the thickness here. They relate to each other much better, and so yeah, now that they're up, I'm gonna see if I need to adjust these brackets a little here or there as I'm tightening. I gotta tighten all the bolts, and I didn't glue, and I'm considering whether to, because there's just microscopic amounts of space, because of cutting, irregularities and stuff, but you can see where it's a little, yeah, don't like it. Or rather it be perfect, but it's not going to be perfect. Also, I was thinking about rounding off these anyway, like a bit, because they're just so harsh, and all these edges are soft. So I thought about maybe just a little bit of filing them down. Yeah, everything worked out. Got everything still on their lines. There's a few little weird things, like the line that I drew up on that, it's pulled away from the wall a little bit, which I don't understand, there, but because this side is spot on. So how did it get out? Where did it go? It pulled out somewhere. Yeah, so I have the L brackets to connect these with this outer, this rim joist, or whatever. Super beefy, super thick, heavy. There's a little bit of curving and stuff, a little bit of twist. So I've got to work out those things, but I'll be bolting it in and then doing L brackets, so it's just going to be extra strong. So these are still set in. They're not bolted or glued or anything yet, and so I still have to measure. Boom, boom, boom. They're just eyeballed as I put them up down there and set them in place. They're pretty good, pretty good. But yeah, just being extra careful that they don't, have nothing to sit on and then fall. Like this stuff yesterday, or the day before, because I went to, yeah, anyway. I'm trying to think of how to if I should put some, just grab a bunch of the plywood and put it up there, and then cover it with tarps, one on that side, like tarp, and then one tarp on this side, just to make sure it doesn't get super rained on or whatever, because I haven't decided what I'm gonna, I before I put the floor up there, I need to establish these joists around. So till then I don't want to put the floor up there. But if it's gonna be raining, which looks like it might be, yeah, see, that is just moving fast. I can see the rain streaks. So yeah, so hopefully it rains well on my land and soaks in, but just not on my cabin. Don't soak my cabin. Yeah, so I'm let me just move that. Yeah, I've got, sorry for this less professional situation, but I need to adjust this so that I can move it to a different location. There we go. So I can grab this guy. Yeah, so with all this stuff done, I've decided I'm not going to bolt these in yet. There's just not enough space to work, with the joists here, these old joists, new post. Yeah, so to work, screw it in, put a, drill through and put a bolt through, pretty much the same size and stuff as that. But I need the room to work, so I probably won't do that until I'm replacing the floor. The post ain't going anywhere. it's in there tight, so it's fine for now. But yeah, but then it'll be a good way to sort of establish it a little extra secure. You can see how hot it is out here. Oh, poor pickles. Yeah, I'm sweating too, like hardcore. It's just hot. So, yeah. Let's get up here and pull this back a bit. Show off the neat stuff. I've decided I'm gonna grind those off. These old ones. There's a few that are. Yeah, let's see if I can move that thing while I'm hanging. Being dangerous on camera. Oh, that's much better. That way I can stand more stable. Yeah. So it's looking good, looking nice and thick, beefy. Boards. Sadly, I mean, the whole length of that is 16, which is 16 from inner wall to inner wall. So it ends there. That's as long as it goes. And then I figured the best way to connect it is over by the corners, where it's not that, I mean, that disparity between, the not continuous, non-continuous anyway, that break in the board, I wanted it over out of the way where it's not interrupting that long, nice, steady, stable board. I want that to be nice and solid. And then same on the far sides, except for they're 12 feet from inner wall to inner wall, so it has 16 feet is plenty. It just sticks out on both sides. It's great. It works out fine. Some of this is a little bit leaning in. You can see this is a little bit, and part of that is this is looking okay. You hear that thunder? Oh yeah. Yeah. So because this the sill plate wood, because it's 12 inches wide, it's more easily curved, and some of them were that way. So, but they were special orders, so I didn't get to pick them. They just came, and they're a little curved. Some of them I did this way, and so it'll push it down. Others, I just kept the curve this way, and we'll see. Temperature too high? No.